could open up like a shank store in a prison. You know, Shanks R Us.
Yeah.
Come in, get a Slurpee and a shank. That'd be cool, right? Or a shiv. Is there a difference between a shank and a shiv?
I don't know. I've never heard of it.
You never heard of a shank or a shiv?
I've heard of a shank. I've never heard of a shiv. What is a shiv?
I don't know. I think that's prison terms.
Oh, I think you just made that up.
No, I think it's real. Are we the only one that's ever paid to go to prison? I feel like we're the only ones to ever pay to go to prison. Let me get the door for you. There you go.
Look at that.
Isn't that something? Oh wow, that's nice.
Hello.
Hello.
Is anybody senior, military?
No.
No? Okay, 2 adults. It'll be $43.60. Are you paying with cash or card?
Card.
Okay. Okay, ready when you are.
Do you guys sell shivs or shanks in here?
No, just these little pocket knobs.
Oh, okay.
Shank somebody with that.
What?
I said you can shank somebody with that and a flashlight.
What's the difference between a shiv and a shank? Do you guys know?
No idea.
They might tell you up there.
I think one of them you break off once you, and the other you just.
Maybe. There's your receipt, there's your tickets, your maps. You guys can walk or drive up there, okay?
Oh, they got a collection of shivs
Yeah,
and
they've
shanks?
got they've got all kinds of
Nice.
stuff.
That's actually pretty cool.
We look forward to that. You just pee. That's what they used to do here.
Just drop and squat.
Not even. You just go.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, how do you think all the brick erosion happens? It's urine. Dried urine. Wow. It's windy. You know, they got a fireworks store right here, Jill. You know what this is for?
What?
You know, when the prisoners would get out, they're excited. They'd stop here and get fireworks and blast them off as they left. I'll bet you. What do you think? Oh, yeah.
Okay, you gotta get into the prisoner mindset right now.
Oh, I am. Trust me, I am. Let's do it. Jill, you excited?
I guess.
You've always wanted to be in prison. Here's your chance.
Indigenous snakes? Oh God, you scared me.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Little allergy.
You scared crap out of her.
Yeah. It's part of the tour. No charge.
Wait a minute, I stopped at indigenous snakes and then you did that and I was already like, wait a minute.
There is a video that plays in the museum.
Okay.
It's every 30 minutes, top and bottom of the hour. All the information's where all the cool stuff is, shanks and all that good stuff.
Well, let me ask you a question. Is there a
up?
difference between a shank and a shiv?
Honestly, I don't think so.
Same thing?
I think so.
Just different words?
I think they're made out of different stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like the shivs, I think they're made out of like screwdrivers and stuff. The shanks, they carved them out of the beds.
Oh, nice.
Oh boy.
Oh, Jill.
I am really creeped out, Paul.
It's dark and grimy. I don't know what's happening.
Oh gosh. I feel like I'm going into a haunted house, Paul.
It's not haunted. Look up these steps. You know, only bad things happened up there. Dude, look how grimy.
Yeah.
So what is this place we're in right now? General admission. Oh, it tells you. General admission. Whew. So this is basically the welcome center of the prison. Oh my. They definitely could use a coat of paint. This place is something else. Trap gates. Oh, look. Okay, look here. So here's how it works. You got these gates right here. These are closed. You come in right here. Come in here where you're standing. So like so they come in like this where you're standing. Those are closed. This is closed. Right, these ones are closed. So those are closed. They open them. You come in. Those closed. That's closed. Now you get your shakedown. Right? They're checking your orifices for contraband and such. Can you picture it now?
Oh wow, that was so loud the people of the town could hear it.
Yeah. Then, once they search your orifices, you come into this bad room. This room right here. Look. Now you're in here. So that's closed and you're here. And this is what's happening right now. You're getting ready to head in. Dude, what is this?
That's probably intake. That's probably.
Whew. Let's put a little light on her, huh? Ugh. Oh my. I smell the vomit and urine from here. Oh, yuck. Oh, yuck.
Look at the paint.
Oh my.
Yeah. I mean, that's thick. How many coats is that?
It's probably not Dutch boy, I'll tell you that. Harsh discipline. Harsh. See, and our kids thought they had it bad. This is the leather paddle that they used to spank people with on that post. Spank them real good.
Spank ball.
All right, whatever. Whip them. That must have felt nice. I don't know. I mean, I'm no civil rights lawyer, but I kind of feel like that's crossing the line a little bit. I don't know.
I was in the gym, running the gym, and it closed, and they were going in for supper camp. And the warden come running by and said, Grady had been sticking in the dining room, that's a stabbing. You would not believe the amount of blood that was there. So I got down on my hands and knees, and we wallowed that inmate around. And they stabbed him all over. They were cutting up chicken, and 2 inmates jumped him. One of his arms was hanging by a thread. They chopped him with a meat cleaver. The other one had a knife, and they'd stabbed him clean through. And when they moved him, his whole back just fell apart. It was absolutely awful. I told the warden, I said, if this one don't die, the one never will. When I got up, I got blood from my nose to my toes. I'm absolutely, totally soaked in blood. If you can't do some things like that, you can't stay here. You get hardened to it.
So the next stop is the hole. Yes, sir.
Otherwise known as solitary confinement.
The deep, deep hole.
It's where the real bad boys went.
Schmucks. Yeah, I don't know. What was this, like a 4x2 or something? Closet or something?
It said 4x8 by 10.
Oh, wow.
And it had 2 beds, so with 2 buckets. One with fresh water, the other one for taking a crap. That is real.
Yeah.
In complete darkness.
Don't get them mixed up.
For days, weeks, even months.
Yeah, you come out of here blind as a mole rat.
That is actually true, because another inmate would have been assigned to the inmate coming out until they got their sight back.
Could have had some fun with that guy, huh? No, go this way. No, that way.
We did.
Looks comfy. Real comfy.
No, thank you.
You heard of Cumberland County, Crossville?
Yeah, sure.
Lane Tansy Resort back home in Cumberland County? Back in '83, Hiawatha Country Club. I don't know when it blew up and down the mountain.
Is that right?
That was me back in the day.
How long were you here for?
I had a 10-year sentence and I got out 2.5 on good behavior. That's more than enough for me.
Yeah, I'd say.
More than enough for me.
D block. This was where they kept like the hardened criminals, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the most violent guys would come here. There was only one prisoner per cell.
Mm-hmm.
And they were here, they were in their cell 24 hours a day. They were allowed to come out for 1 hour a day for exercise in that cage that's attached to this little building here.
Mm-hmm. So 23 hours in your cell, 1 hour outside in the zoo enclosure, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what do you do in your cell for 23 hours a day? Especially that. You know that's just riddled with lead and asbestos.
Well, I mean, you could go to the bathroom. You could take a nap.
You could get a drink and go to the bathroom at the same time.
Mm-hmm. They were given 3 meals a day.
Yeah, they were. It's about mealtime right now. This is what I picture would happen when it was mealtime. The warden would come walk through and do something like this. We got slaw for dinner, boys. What you want to eat? Lights out. This is the, that's like a zoo enclosure, seriously. That's where they got to go. What did they do in there?
Sure.
Just sit?
Exercise.
I'm sure they did.
There would be times where there would be 2 prisoners in there, and
A rumble. ready to
sometimes
happen.
one of the prisoners wouldn't come out.
Yeah.
Many murders took place in that little area.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Could you show me which cell was yours?
Well, this is the third place I come to right here. So when I first come in here, my first 2 nights was in D block. They put me in there, they want to see what I'm made out of. You see, the cells are so small, so you can lay in your bunk, take your left hand, touch the wall. So there wasn't no bookshelf and there was no desk. On B block side, part of classification, my cell was called 601 back in the day. I lived in there for over 100 days by myself before they put me in population. See, after all this time, I've got a cellmate now. Before I've been living by myself. His name is Jimmy A. Cup. He's been here since 1974. He's been here for 10 years. See how black's on the plug-ins are?
Can we go in there?
Yeah, go ahead. See how black's on the plug-ins are? See, some of the guys couldn't afford matches to make what they call a spark light. You take a wooden pencil, you break it in 3 pieces. Take the wood out from under the lid, you got 3 pieces of lead like this right here.
Right.
Take a piece of that lead, push inside the receptacle, but don't push all the way because it'll shock snot out of you, I know. Take your shoe and tap it in there. You got 2 pieces like this sticking out, take the 3rd piece, wrap toilet paper around it, twist it. Get your paper, say like sugar dough.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
So how long did you spend in this
I
cell?
stayed this one maybe a month and a half the most. Longest I stayed was in C block. I lived in there for 32 years. And then we did have a desk capacity. One's for you and one's for your cellie.
You said you were in here for a couple of months, this cell?
Yeah. I always slept on top. Only time I ever slept on the bottom is when I'm in D block, 1 bed. I felt more safer. You always sleep with your head at the other end.
So in D block, did you have, was it 2 people?
No, in D block is 1 man
Just
per
one
cell.
man.
Yeah. So you can lay in your bunk, take your hand and touch the door, and that's how small.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we were just, that's right over here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw that. Can I see what that key looks like? I don't.
Yeah. I never would have dreamed I'd had that one day. If I'd had this back in the day, I'd had all the buddies in the world I'd ever dreamed of. Look what else George's got. I got keys to unlock the whole prison with now. I never would have dreamed that in all my days.
When you needed a haircut or a shave, this was your happy spot. Coming here to the Spa de la Brushy.
The guards and the inmates and the town people, they would have community baseball
They have
games right here.
The World Series of Shanking out here, remember?
Yeah.
Shank Fest,
Yes.
69.
In that corner, that is the wall right back there. That's where they jumped. James Earl Ray jumped that wall right there. That's where he escaped.
Oh, wow. So this guard tower over here is completely worthless, apparently.
Well, there must not have been a guard in it. Obviously, there wasn't anybody in it because they had that fake fight break out.
One thing I was wondering about this place is if you look around, like this is the main prison, but if you look around, there's nowhere to go. Where did you think they were going to go?
I don't know.
I mean, you're not gonna get away in that. Look how thick that is.
Yeah, but you don't know what's on the other side of that mountain.
Well, that's true. I've heard there's a lot of Yetis. But the other thing too is if you go back the other way, you literally have to go through like their base camp thing and out to the city, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't really think you're gonna...
I don't think he got very far.
No, you're not gonna have great success here. I don't think. I mean, even a hardened lumberjack would have some struggles to this, I would think.
Oh yeah. It's thick bush.
Thick bush. This was a really peaceful place. This was the, what is this, like the dining room? Guns and grub for fun, or what?
This was the cafeteria,
Yeah.
and it was an extremely volatile.
Violent.
Yes.
Bologna sandwiches flying. Pizza slung.
Now, there's many murders that happened in here.
Man, that's gonna ruin your dinner, isn't it?
Yeah.
Someone get this corpse off my plate. I'm not done with this spaghetti, damn it.
No, seriously.
This hole in the glass, like, what was it? They stuck a rifle through it, and if you were acting up, they just picked you off. Hey. I mean, that must have been a really comfortable dinner.
Not
Candlelight.
really. I don't think they picked you off.
Oh, they picked you
misbehavior.
off. That's what they did here at Brushy. They picked you off. Once we finally escaped from our solitary confinement, we were starved. So we headed over here to the Northeast table. Yummy.
The food was really good.
It was good. The scenery, the setting was a little dark. Almost felt like it was in prison or something. Alright guys, well there you go. That's going to do it for this episode of Fun of the South here at Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary. Let that be a reminder to you next time you jaywalk or change lanes without using your blinker. You don't want to end up at a place like this, so watch it. Just watch it. If you like this video, give us a like, share, and a subscribe. Leave a comment. It lets us know you care. We like to know you care. And I guess that's it. We'll see you guys next time on Fun of the South. Adios.
Bye.